Orleans?
The niggas.
This is New Orleans, the murder capital of America. You've been shot 8 times?
Twice in both of my arms, twice in both of my leg, one in my chest, you hear me?
You working out here?
I mean, I got niggas, yeah. I'm really like a wife type.
Okay.
These are people I went to school with.
You've been f***ing them for that long?
I mean, I've been f***ing since I've been like 15.
Any last words about New Orleans?
I mean, the food always good, dick good always.
Wicked in the streets, bro.
What do you mean by that?
Hey, you gotta keep it pulled.
You never know when you're gonna get mugged. You never know when you're gonna get jacked.
Anywhere in New Orleans is the jungle. Kidnapping, carjacking.
If I were to leave my car parked out here,
It wouldn't be out here for an hour.
A lot of these cycles stem from the 90s, bro. A lot of these kids don't know why they fight.
do you think the music impacts the next generation of kids?
Everybody in the music video throwing Dracos and y'all don't gotta do this cause y'all see another nigga doing that shit, you hear me?
They're ignorant and don't give a fuck. They want everything for free. Because their great-great-grandfather was a slave.
Do you think people would agree with you?
Yes.
What can you do about it?
No.
I'm out here in New Orleans.
The niggas.
This is New Orleans, the murder capital of America. You've been shot 8 times?
Twice in both of my arms, twice in both of my leg, one in my chest, you hear me?
You working out here?
I mean, I got niggas, yeah. I'm really like a wife type.
Okay.
These are people I went to school with.
You've been f***ing them for that long?
I mean, I've been f***ing since I've been like 15.
Any last words about New Orleans?
I mean, the food always good, dick good always.
Wicked in the streets, bro.
What do you mean by that?
Hey, you gotta keep it pulled.
You never know when you're gonna get mugged. You never know when you're gonna get jacked.
Anywhere in New Orleans is the jungle. Kidnapping, carjacking.
If I were to leave my car parked out here,
It wouldn't be out here for an hour.
A lot of these cycles stem from the 90s, bro. A lot of these kids don't know why they fight.
do you think the music impacts the next generation of kids?
Everybody in the music video throwing Dracos and y'all don't gotta do this cause y'all see another nigga doing that shit, you hear me?
They're ignorant and don't give a fuck. They want everything for free. Because their great-great-grandfather was a slave.
Do you think people would agree with you?
Yes.
What can you do about it?
No.
Tap here to
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 21, verse 27. When the ungodly curseth Satan, he curseth his own soul. Kol Holayim La, Abanawa Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Rakak Kwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Akim out there on the highways and the byways. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Salutations to you speckled birds, you Israelite foreigners. And shalom to the Akwaf, sitting and listening in silence as the scriptures say to do so. Sirach chapter 21 verse 27. When the ungodly curseth Satan, he curseth his own soul. Because as you saw the Edomite talking about the problems in New Orleans, and I truly believe he was saying America in general was the niggas. Okay, which we know niggas are an issue, but the main issue is you fucking devils, man. And for this devil to literally say that our people are the representatives or the counterparts of Satan, he's literally talking about himself, because all this devil, okay, their nation, the so-called self-proclaimed white people, the Hebrew Edomites, all they produce, advertise, pedestalize, and push is evil and wickedness. So where is everybody getting the customs from? They're getting it from you because you're the goddamn devil. So for you to try to portray and make it seem like niggas is the problem, which niggas are a problem. I'm not going to say they're not. They are a fucking problem. Okay, the Lord has to execute niggas, YNs, as they call themselves, out of our nation. Okay, and you trifling, nasty bitches, you got to go too. All right? But for Satan to literally try to curse out, his own way of life and his own ways that he pushes and that he advertises and that he pedestalizes is him basically cursing his own soul, man. Okay? Because you are the devil. Sirach 21 verse 27. When the ungodly, okay, so when this ungodly, okay, cave monkey, tried to pinpoint and push and point the finger at Jake and say that Jake's the problem, it's a goddamn lie. You're the problem. You're the cancer of the earth, man. Okay, you people go study people and you find out ways to overthrow them and to bring forth your democracy. What's the beloved Malcolm would say, grenade, which that's the truth. You bring forth war, you bring forth oppression, you bring forth bloodshed, you bring forth death. You bring forth your unrighteous decrees, man. Okay? Because again, I'm gonna back it up further. Let's go to St. John chapter 8, because Yahushua said it perfectly, man. When he walked the earth, he told our people who they were portraying, who they were acting like. Okay? So this is St. John chapter 8, verse 44. Ye are of your father, the devil. So this devil that's interviewing him, and the main devil that spoke. Okay? The main devil. Ye are of your father, the devil. And the lust of your father ye will do. So the lust of your father ye will do. So Esau really doesn't have to do too much, because, you know, niggas are killing niggas. Okay, so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native and Seminole Indians are killing each other. He don't really got to do too much. Okay, what does he do? He redlines. He puts, gun stores, liquor stores. Okay, drugs. Leaves guns in the community. Okay, gives you GMO foods that, decrease your health. Okay, he does things for you to destroy yourself, man. But again, also the food, the air we breathe, okay, the education, all these things, man. St. John 8, verse 44, ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth. And that's the MO of our people, man. They have taken the philosophies, the customs, the traits of the goddamn devil, man, who was a murderer, a liar, okay, very deceitful, very perverse, very wicked. They have gravitated towards those customs, those traits, those characteristics, and embraced them, okay, and dominated and mastered those characteristics, man, okay. And abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own. And that's a beautiful example, man, because what did he say? The Edomite interviewer asked him, who's the main issue in New Orleans? He said the niggas. And that's a lie, because you're the main issue. You people colonize everything, man. You bring forth your wicked, oppressive a way of life, your democracy, okay, your ordinances, and you strip everybody of their freedom, of their heritage, of their customs, man, because you want everybody to bow down to your structure, your blueprint, okay? When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. And that's straight to the point, man, because again, he's the father of a liar, and he's been the the progenitor of all wickedness, man. Going back to Cain, man. Okay, these people don't have a righteous a bone in their body, man. Okay, they truly believe, these Edomites truly believe the lies that have been glorified and taught for so long. They believe their own nonsense. They believe their own BS, man. Okay, and you Israelites, you love it. You love to be lied to. You love to not be told the truth. Going to Isaiah chapter 30, I believe, verse 9 on down. Okay, because again, what did Yahweh say about our people? Let's continue, man. This is going to be a quick hit. This is just a reminder, man. This is just a reminder for us to let us know that we're blessed, man. We're blessed to be taken out from amongst this mindset. We're blessed to be taken out from amongst this nonsense, man. Okay? We're not like this, man. We have been activated and awoken to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai to be righteous, to seek what's right, to do what's right, to do what's pleasing and acceptable in the eyes of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. Okay? So this is just a reminder for us to keep moving forward, to pray to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua to elevate, increase us in this ministry, in this truth, in life, because this truth is our life. This gospel is our life. This what we have been brought back to is true life. We are really living right now. Okay, so this is Hosea 4 verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. And the Lord has again woken up his prophets, telling you the truth, trying to give you attempting to give you the knowledge, the wisdom, the understanding for you to be awoken out of your zombie-like mindset, for you to have that breath of life be breathe back into you, man, to know what you're going through is a complete bullshit, man. You know, is a tactic and a way of the devil. Okay? My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. They reject the true knowledge, the true wisdom, because the Lord's not giving them the understanding. He's not revealing it to them. But, you know, if it was a so-called self-proclaimed white man saying it, they would gravitate, cleave onto it, and embrace it. Continuing on. I will also reject thee. So what we're looking at on the screen are rejects from Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, the wicked of our people, the 2/3. Okay, which is, you know, literally being ripened and prepped for judgment. Literally just out here waiting to be condemned, to be brought forth to their demise, to be destroyed, man. Okay, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Okay, because we're all being enlightened, taught, rehearsing, practicing Abanawa Ratazah, our rightful positions in the kingdom as priests. Okay, and amongst, as you know, kings, and also a part of that governing body. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I also will forget thy children. And you know, that's another reason why the Lord is out here judging our people left and right, especially, you know, the children, whether it be a day old, a month old, 6 months, a year, okay, 5, 10, 12, 16, 17, whatever, man, 25, 72. The Lord is out here judging left and right. Verse 7, as they were increased, so they sinned against me. Therefore, I will change their glory into shame, because they glorify the customs, the ways of this world. They think that this is life. This is the way to live. This is you know, righteous on what they do. That they think that what they do is what's the word that they say? That they're shining. That they're you know, living a king-like lifestyle. No, you're actually living a peasant, a despicable, abominable, filthy, disgusting lifestyle. Okay, this is slave mentality. This is not the mentality of a king. This is not the mentality of a ruler. Okay, our people have the mentality of a damn slave, man. Okay, and that's why the Lord is going to change all their glorifying of their wickedness and make it into shame, man. Okay, and it's going to be a very distasteful, grievous, full of affliction type of moment when the Lord brings that shame upon them, man. Okay, but let's continue. Let's go to the book of Romans, because this describes Israel to a T. You know, so this is the book of Romans, chapter 3, and I'm gonna start off at verse 11. There is none that understandeth, there is none that seeketh after Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. And you see in this whole video, these people don't understand righteousness. These people don't understand why our people go through what they go through, and why they're in the conditions that they're in, why they continue to live a life of hell, living in a nightmare, living in an oppressive state, to continue to have their enemies, their adversaries, applying pressure on their necks daily, continuing to not prospering and elevating in life, man. Okay, they don't have the understanding because the Most High has not revealed it to them, and they damn sure are not seeking after the Lord. Okay, they seek after what has been given to them in this society, in this captivity, which is the customs, the deceitfulness of Esau. Okay, all the so-called worship and holiness that they think they know was given to them from the master. Okay, the ruler of this dominion. Okay, the ruler of this captivity, man, which is to keep our people asleep and to keep our people completely disconnected from Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. They are all gone out of the way. They are together become unprofitable. And you cannot tell me that these people are profitable. No, these people are unprofitable. That's why Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is going to continue to execute and delete these people. Okay, they are that lump of leaven, man, that has to be taken out. Okay, because again, they're wicked. They glorify, advertise, pedestalize, and embrace evil. Okay, as Yahweh Shah said, ye are of your father the devil. So Romans 3 verse 12 from the top. They are all gone out the way. Okay, they are all going out the way of righteousness and cleaved onto the way of wickedness. They are together become unprofitable. There is none that doeth good, no, not one. Nobody's doing good. You got this cum bucket right here talking about, just dick. It's good food and dick. That's all she said. Literally, that's what she said. I'm gonna run it back. Read the screen. That's all she and she had the nerve to say that she's a wifey type, but she's a fucking whore. How the fuck you gonna be a wifey type and you out here just rotting dick? Come on, man. Our people are fucking destroyed, man. That's all she was talking about is niggas, food, and dick. That's it. Verse 13. Their throat is an open sepulcher because what they do, they talk about death. They talk about unprofitable things that lead our people to destruction, man. With their tongues, they have used deceit, okay? Because again, they are of their father, the devil. They're very deceitful, very crafty. They use that gift of us being the supplanters in evil, in unrighteousness, and wickedness, man. Okay? Their poison of asps, it's like they have used deceit. The poison of asps is under their lips, whose mouth is full of cursing and bitterness, because again, they wish death upon, as they say, they ops, they fellow brother, whether it be from the same tribe or a different tribe, but it's also of the tribe of Israel. Okay, they always, advertising what? The death. Advertising, treating women like whores, selling drugs to one another. Okay, causing harm to one another. Okay, glorifying and street life and being a warlock or a witch. Okay, all these things, man. Verse 15, their feet are swift to shed blood. They have no common sense to have a logical conversation to resolve their matters with their brother in a peaceful way and in a way that's full of understanding. To literally resolve the matters correctly, to have no bloodshed. No, they have the mentality of the devil. Everything's a nail and they're the hammer. Okay, and that brings forth what? Bloodshed. 16, destruction and misery. Okay, because again, everything, we handle out here, they handle their ways in destruction. And they live a miserable ass life, man. Okay, living in the gutters, roach infested projects, rats. Okay, all types of things going on, man. Misery are in their ways, and the way of peace have they not known, because they live a life full of mayhem, chaos. Again, and that mayhem, chaos is all types of destruction, all types of deceit. Okay, because their mouths is full of perverseness, man. Verse 17. And the way of peace have they not known. There is no fear of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah before their eyes, because they fear Esau. Esau's their God. They don't fear the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. And they don't realize what this devil has done and what this devil continues to do. Everything is literally right in front of their face, but they don't see it because the Lord has them asleep, man. They don't observe anything. And if they do observe it, they still embrace it. They still, they shrug their shoulders and keep on moving forward. Matter of fact, let's close out with that. It's perfect precept. Because again, the Lord has his prophets out here telling you these things for you to, look at what's in front of you, for you to know why, you go through the things that you're going through and who's doing it, man. But our people are not awoke, they're asleep. Okay? Sirach 13, verse 13. Observe. Okay, because again, the Lord has his prophets out here revealing the truth, giving you the understanding of why we go through the things we go through and who is doing all these things to us, and the lifestyle that we live. But our people don't want to perceive and understand and receive that the man that's ruling the earth is the damn devil and that he's against you. Our people only believe the enemies that we have is amongst our own nation. When you have 17 other nations that literally are in cahoots, and the main ones, the so-called self-proclaimed white nation, is the main enemy. Okay? Observe. Sirach 13, verse 13. Observe and take good heed, but they don't. They don't want to observe. They don't want to research. They don't want to open their eyes and look and take heed of what's going on, because they love it. They embrace it. Observe and take good heed. For thou walkest in peril of thy overthrowing. So you're literally walking amongst the shadow of death here in Babylon the Great. Okay, and in the pearls of your destruction, where this devil is literally plotting to overthrow you every single day, man. And then you got the devil to have the nerve to say that you're the problem. When this man is destroying not only our nation, his own people, the earth, the food you eat ain't even food, it's chemicals, genetically modified organisms. Okay, the healthcare is not healthcare. The healthcare is literally killing you slowly, and amongst other things too, man. We can keep on going and naming other stuff, man. When thou hearest these things, so when you hear these things being spoken by the prophets that's being revealing these things to you, you ignore them. You continue on in your wickedness. And again, as I always state, you elevate and prosper every day in your wickedness. You do more than what you did the day before, man. Okay? When thou hearest these things, awake in thy sleep. So you're supposed to be awoken, but guess what? The Lord don't want to wake you up. He wants you to continue to prosper in your wickedness so he can execute your ass, man. Okay? But again, this is just to, why I feel sorry for 2/3 of our people, man. The prophets have been out here since the early 60s, prophesying, telling you what's going on. And the devil's literally been showing you in front of your face what he's been doing to you. Okay? So, and these are the same, these people that have this mentality of our nation are the same motherfuckers that gave up Yahushua and the same motherfuckers that killed the prophets, man. May Yahweh Hashem Yahushua judge them terrible and dreadful, man. We will love them when they come back in the kingdom in their right mind, man. But I don't want to rock this out, man. I hope and I pray that this was edifying, uplifting, and informative to the true sincere Aki and Akwaf. So with that, I'm just going to say, Kol Halayim La, Abanawa Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim Rakak Kwadash, Wathawada Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim Rakak Kwadash, for putting the spirit on me, my elder apostles, elder bishops, elders, brothers on down, for doing these epistles to enlighten you, to inform you, to edify you, and uplift you through the power and spirit and words of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. May the blessing and election and protection be upon you and your household. I don't want Ratazah into the next one. So with that, I'm just going to say, Shalom.